Hey, y'all ain't subscribed yet? Man, like, share, subscribe. Hit that like button right now.
How we are cursed in the city. Y'all understand that? It's a curse. All right? Read.
Cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be in the field.
Give me an example of how we cursed in the field. Because it started out like in cotton fields, tomato fields, fruit fields. How are we cursed in the field today? Work. Like if you're in a cotton field, you're working. You're in a tomato field, you're working. How are we cursed in the field today? It refers to the work environment. Underpaid, there you go.
Right.
That's an example. First fired, last hired.
Right.
All right.
I'm gonna teach officer.
What else? They you get jobs, but they'll bring in a white person and put them over you, and your uncle or somebody could have been at that job for 30 years, but they'll have a young kid out of school and they'll put him over him. They own all the business. What else? Yeah. Right. They make you work for him even though he's been there 30 years.
Right.
All right. They own all the businesses. You see other nations like Arabs, they come here, right? And they put up stores and stuff in our communities, right? And they make money off of us. We are just the consumers.
Bring it out.
We make America thrive because we only buy. Okay? We have no economic status.
Right.
All right? Those are examples of a curse because what? We didn't do what? But you just had it. What didn't we do?
We didn't do what?
Do his what?
What he commanded us.
Commandment.
That's right.
We didn't do his commandments. Now, you got to understand something. Jump to verse 48. Now, here's what's happening. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 48. Bring it out. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
Now we're serving our enemies. We're serving our enemies. So that should be clear who the enemy is.
Right.
It's all the other nations.
Right.
All right? All the other nations. So now we're serving our enemies because we broke the commandments of God. Now the Bible is going to go in detail how we're serving our enemies. Sis, how you doing? What's your name?
Donna.
Donna? What's your nationality?
Hispanic.
Okay, Hispanic. So you would be, are you from Issachar? So you've been Israelite from the tribe of Issachar.
That's right.
I'm just going over how we was colonized and conquered because we broke the commandments of God.
Right.
All right, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Hispanic actually means property of Spain.
Right.
When you look the term up. All right, so that's what we have to understand. Hispanic means property of Spain. So check this out, y'all. Continue listening. We're in the condition that we're in because we broke the Lord's commandments. All right, check this out. Now we're serving our enemies, right? Y'all got to understand we're serving our enemies. Read it from the top.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee.
Now the Lord sent them against us, like we said earlier in the 1400s, right? They conquered the natives of this land, right? And in the 1600s. Keep reading. Now I want y'all to answer this question, y'all, okay? I want y'all to answer this. Read.
In hunger.
Now, when you want food, we're serving our enemies. He's saying this is how we're serving our enemies. In hunger. When you want food, who you got to get it from? There you go.
Right.
You may own a little store, but it's on his land that you got to pay the property tax to. Right? He got the farms.
Come on, teach officer.
He produced all the food that he got to sell to the store.
Right.
All right? You got to understand that. Read.
In hunger and in thirst.
Now we're serving him in thirst. If you don't pay your water bill, what happens? He gets shuts off. Who we pay it to?
Landlord.
Who?
Landlord.
Okay, who is the landlord? Who is the government? Say it again.
White man.
There you go, the white man.
Right.
Keep
Here you
reading.
go. And in nakedness.
You want clothes. Who you think own the manufacturing companies?
Teach.
Huh?
Government.
Who is the government?
A person. A white person.
Huh?
A white person.
White people, right?
Right.
They might hire us, right? But they are the true government.
Right.
Okay, read.
And in want of all things.
You want a driver's license. You want to go to another country. Guess what you gotta get? A passport. Who you gotta get it from? All right. If you die, what you gotta get? A death certificate. If you're born, what you gotta get from the white man? A birth certificate. So we're serving our enemies in the want of what? All things, because we did what? We didn't do the commandments.
Right.
All right, keep reading.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee.
Now, I'm gonna ask you a question. Who came over here in the 1400s conquering and colonizing the natives of this land? Who started conquering them?
White people.
Right, they were called the Spaniards. Christopher Columbus is a notable name. Y'all need to hear this, because I gotta go over the commandments. I seen him trying to get y'all to leave. All right, so y'all check that out. So the Spaniards came, all right, because you know Mexicans, so-called Mexicans, New Mexico belonged to them. There's a lot of states belong to the natives of this land, but they got pushed back, right, to a small little place, and they still don't own that now. Now, it say, and he shall put a yoke of iron. Let's read that part again.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee.
Now, that happened in the 1400s and in the 1600s. Now, it say he shall put a yoke of iron upon our neck till he have destroyed us. All right, we're not in chattel slavery no more, right? So they took the chains off. So where are we destroyed? How are we destroyed now? Now, how are we destroyed? Mentally.
That's right.
Mentally. So everything we do, we try to assimilate how they do it. We hate ourselves. All right? That goes into the women and the men. You'll see, for instance, a black woman, they'll go around with white women hair on their head.
Bring it out.
But you won't see a white woman that has black people hair on their head.
Right.
For instance, you'll see blacks and Hispanics get a white man tattooed on their body talking about he's Jesus. But you won't see a white man getting no Hispanic man or a black man tattooed on their body talking about they Jesus.
Right.
You'll put a white man picture in your house, tell your little kid that this Jesus. You'll say the white man is Santa Claus, and tell your little kid that this man bought you all his gifts. And your parents work hard, and you won't even give your parents the credit. Y'all understand how mentally destroyed you are? So that's why he gave you this as Jesus. This is not Jesus. You know that? The white man is not Jesus. You think the white man Jesus though?
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family.